Alright, we are here unboxing these DEPO lights for the RAV4. These are supposed to be LED. Usually the higher end models of the RAV4 come with LED tail lights. And I've had good experience with DEPOs in the past. I was able to find like some rare LED tail lights for the Forester when I had it. And hopefully these are the LED, replacements, which would be awesome. So we'll find out in the unbox here. So here we have. So the RAV4 has basically 4 separate pieces: the outer taillight and the inner taillight, one on each side. So one way to see if it is LED is the connection. Here's the inner taillight. Nice and fresh black. Look at the back. Looks like there is one connection right there. Hopefully the factory connection will go right into there. This is just like a running light, so that just plugs in. Yep, and I don't see anything looks like bulb replacement, so this this looks like could be the LED, and you kind of sort of see the strip, so looking promising. Put that off to the side. Let's look at this is the outer, which has the outer taillight has the running brakes and also the turn signal. What I'm looking for is a plug-and-play connection that goes into the factory socket. So there's the outer, and looks like you kind of can see the LED strip as well. Now let's look in the back. Okay, so the back looks like there's a factory connection right here that plugs right in, and then it should function. So looks like we're gonna be doing some digging. Alright, and that's it pretty much. So you got your inner, you got your outer LED details, so let's get with the install. Alright, so basically we just had two 10mm bolts here, and I believe that's the only thing that's holding this in. After that, this kind of slides out, so you want to pull this towards you, and there you go, it just pops out. First thing we're going to do, we're going to disconnect the bulb. There's a bulb here, that's the running brake light, and here's the turn signal light here, and then looks like the harness is in this little tab right here. Oops. So we're just gonna pull this out right there. All right, so that's what we're looking for. So this right here is basically your incandescent bulbs from the standard. Now we actually have to pull this piece out and get to the OEM connector, and that just tells me even farther that this is definitely the LED module, because if we look at the back of this doesn't have a incandescent bulb. This looks like a like a LED LED connection. The turn signal bulb is still there, so this is basically where we got to get to and get that out. So let's get to it. In order to get what we need to, there's a Phillips head holding this in, so we got to pop this out, and then you got to pop this top piece out. And if you look back here where that white connector is coming through, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but that's where we got to disconnect, and that's the wire's gonna come out through the taillight right there. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect that and get that out. So I used these needle nose pliers. These will help you take out and remove the clips from the mounting holes. After that, you just fish the wire out. Got this out. Now all we're gonna do is reinsert the taillight and fish the line through there and reconnect it. Fish the line through. See it right here. All right, and it looks like it's a perfect fit. The as you can see, the grommet there went right in. So go ahead and secure that. So this is not going to snap in. This is more of like a, you know, kind of slide in carefully. Make sure you're looking at your wiring when you're pressing in. Make sure it's folded away, you know, neatly and not, you know, not pressing up against anything or pinching anything hard. It should fit flush. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put these two bolts on just to get them to hold. So this one bottom tab snaps to where it was before. All right, once that's connected, that can also slide, and make sure you snap that into place where it was. All right, and just to show you here, so we snapped that piece back in, snap that bottom piece in, connect the connector first and then snap it in, so that way you know it's got a secure connection. Next thing to do is we're going to go ahead and let's just fire it up, turn it on, see if it comes on, and turn signal test and everything. So let's do that. Alright, so now I got the running lights on. Okay, yeah, it looks like they got that LED shape to it. Nice. Turn signal. Huh? I think they're good. I'll be able to tell when it gets nighttime, but it looks like it's good. Yeah. It's just I had to get to some of the wiring behind the panel, so luckily it's easy accessible. So you just pull it off and.
Is it both pieces? Like
Yeah.
Piece on the trunk too.
Yep. So it's an outer and an inner piece. But yeah, I can't wait to see it at night though. Oh. Yes, sir. All right, now we're going to start on the inner taillight. So it looks like this only has one connection. As you can see, there's a connection, and here is the incandescent bulb. And if you look at this one on our LED, there's no incandescent bulb. So it looks like I see that white connector right there for the factory connector, which is perfect. So we're going to disconnect that, plug it right into here, and hopefully we're all LED'd up. LED upgrades, man. Props to DEPO. I've always used DEPO products. They've had, you know, their products have gotten better over the years, and oh wow. Thanks, plane. But yeah, so they've always had good quality stuff. So let's get this thing unbolted. So it looks like it's two 10mm bolts right there. We're gonna get those out, and hopefully that'll pop out. So go. One thing I found out, I don't know if it will be for you, but these two bolts were actually hand tightened, so it's super convenient because this one's hard to get to. But if you have like a short, you know, socket like this, I was able to get in there to at least break it loose. One more 10mm bolt, and it's not visible. You kind of have to get up in there. But I popped up this cover and this cover so you can see it easier. But like I said, I just used this little short stubby guy, got up in there, was able to loosen up, and I'm just gonna stick my hand in there and just go ahead and loosen it with my hand. So let's get that out of there. Two bolts right out here. And in order to access it, since I have the power lift gate, this is a little bracket, and there were four 10mm bolts here. So one there, one right there, and then one over here on the inside, and then there's little push clips that just pop out. And you just popped it out. So once you get this free enough where you can get this away, now we can access these bolts and get this taillight out. So up here, these are also hand tight. Once you just break them loose, you can just undo them with your fingers. Oh yeah, don't forget to disconnect that white first and then try to take it off. You got these are the 4 outer bolts that are outside near the tailgate. These are the 2 inside right here, and this is the one furthest inside right here that you can't see. So altogether, there is 5 10mm bolts holding in this inside piece. All right, now we're gonna get our new LED replacement. And as you can see, no incandescent bulb, just one plug-in for the unit, and it's gonna light up the whole LED part, which is sick. Look, as you can see, it's already got the foam inserts on each screw, so we're gonna go ahead and place this on and tighten them up. All right, just FYI, there is one bolt left here. This is the one that was a pain in the dick to get to, which is up in there, and don't waste your time if it's not going to bother you, because it's in there pretty tight with those 4 bolts already. It's not going anywhere. But if you want to get really anal about it, you can get it back in there. I'm not going to worry about it. So just so you know, I'm not putting this in because it was stressing me out too much. It's a hassle. I mean, it's just not easy to access, so just let you know that I did not do that. So don't feel bad if you can't get it on, because I couldn't. But if you can, more power to you. Just a quick side note on the passenger side, this connector was facing like that way away from you, so I had a hard time actually trying to disconnect this. So I actually just took the pliers and popped this off and then disconnected because it was easier to access. So just a side note on that. All right, so I got these all bolted up, got that connected. I kind of want to test it, but I can't test it until the lift gate is down, so I'm going to temporarily bolt this up, but not all the way, and then we're going to shut it down and see if it lights up. Okay, the only reason it's stuck like that is because I didn't move my toolbox, but go ahead, let me all right, looks like we're in business. She lights up. So now, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but as you can see, this is the LED side. As you can see, the LED lines are they're much more defined. I'm gonna get some night shots so you can see. But that's the LED side, and then this is the incandescent side. I'm gonna go ahead and change them. I don't want to do a comparison at night, even though it'll probably show up a lot better. But as you can see here, the lines aren't as defined on the OEM side. It's just kind of like, it's incandescent. It's just lit. It's litty, dude. But yeah, so there's your comparison of the LED versus. But this is something I've been wanting to do since I first got the car, and obviously the factory is always super expensive. But I was just happening to be searching on eBay and found these LED replacements, and started to take a chance on them. They were about $300 shipped right now. So, but yeah, totally worth it as far as I can tell. So let me get the other side swapped out, and we'll get you some nighttime shots as well.